Hey guys, welcome to the CryptoMinerBros YouTube channel. This is a specific how-to video on how to set up a brand new Volcminer D1 Mini Prey. Okay, this is the new script miner from Volcminer, a home-style, small form factor ASIC miner for mining Litecoin and of course merge mining Dogecoin and many other merge mining and auxiliary coins on the script algorithm. Okay, so if you guys are interested in one of these, check out CryptoMinerBros.com, link down below. Use code REDPANDA for $70 off if you're interested. Okay, so to begin first, when you receive your Volcminer D1 Mini Prey here, it's going to come in a pretty nice box like this. Then inside, it's going to be nicely foam packed, just like this. Then you're going to want to place this somewhere in your house that has power, okay, 120 volt power, which is running right now, okay, at about 527 watts, okay. And as well, you're going to need Ethernet connectivity for this model. So place this somewhere where you can plug in the internet for the Volcminer D1 Mini Prey. Unfortunately, it does not come with a power cable, so you will need to get this cable on the screen here. You can buy it on Amazon or infinitecables.com, but it's just a typical, computer cable that you will plug into a North American wall outlet, just like that. Okay, so when you have both plugged in, next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn on the Volcminer D1 Mini Prey. So there's a power button right here. You have to flick it to on and it will turn on. Then the next step is to use a computer to log into this so that you can put in your mining pool of choice, your wallet address or account name, and then your password in order to get started mining with this Volcminer D1 Mini. So once you've done all that, I'll see you guys in the computer. I'll show you how to set up the software. Okay, so in the computer, you're gonna need to first get the IP address of the miner, okay, of your Volcminer that you just plugged in. So there's two ways mainly that I do. It's either one, you're gonna log into your router and you're gonna see the IP address there, but alternatively, you can download a free software called Advanced IP Scanner. It will basically scan your network and you can find the IP address that way. I know a lot of people at home are probably going to have many devices, so just look for the one that is maybe that doesn't have a host name. I see my Volcminer here doesn't have a host name. So just look for the one that just got a new IP address recently if you're going through your home router. But anyways, once you got your IP address, you're going to go to the browser, put that in at the top, okay, top address bar. So for me, it's 10.100.100.173. It's going to pop up with a sign in, okay? So the login for this, for the Volcminer, is going to be root, and then the password is going to be, which if you take a look at the Volcminer manual on their official website, volcminer.com, the password is ltc@dog, okay? So that is the password. So we're going to type that in, ltc@dog, okay? Sign in. And we're going to be presented with the web GUI, okay, of the Volcminer here. So you can change this to English at the top right. And now you can see the miner itself through the website here, which we are going to configure the pool and miner, okay? On the left-hand side, there's configuration, and then you go to pool and then miner tab. And then here is where we're going to change our URL, worker name, and password, okay? So this is where we're going to now on to the next step to mine to a mining pool of your choice. There are many, many different Litecoin mining pools out there, and I could go through a whole day talking about which mining pool to mine on, what features they have. Every mining pool is a little bit different, but for this example, I'm just going to use via BTC. So majority of these mining pools that are out there right now, majority of them needs an account in order to mine to their mining pool. So if you want to do via BTC, you don't have to, but just as an example, create your account, email, password, sign in, okay? Next step is once you've created your username for your account, that's going to be your wallet address, okay? Next, you'll want to go to dashboard, okay, in via BTC here for LTC. Once you go to dashboard, then you're going to go down, scroll down to Stratum URL. This is the Stratum URL that you're going to want to copy, okay, into the Volcminer pool URL here, okay? So that's going to go here. Then there's going to be two backup pools that you're going to want to put in as well, okay? So here, note port 25 and 443 are available too, okay? So for via BTC, you're going to just go here and you're just going to copy that same, and then just replace the port number with 25 for pool number 2, and then for pool number 3 you're going to replace that with 443 for this port for pool number 3. Okay, so it's just as a backup in case pool number 1 goes down or pool number 2 goes down, and so on and so forth. I mean, alternatively, you can, best practice is to actually have a totally different mining pool than the one that you are actually mining to, so that you have a actual, redundancy in case your initial pool of choice goes down. Then the worker name portion here, for me, it's going to be RPM 2023, and then you're going to put a period just to distinguish the worker name for the Volcminer, all right, or for your any miner for that matter. I have Volc Mini. Okay, so actually, if we go here, go to the workers tab, you can actually see that's the name that I have here. So I can actually see how much hash rate that this Volc Mini is doing. Okay, past 24 hours, you guys can see 2.18 gigahash. So just exactly as advertised. Okay, so make sure you enter that in. This first part here is going to be your account username, account name that you specified when you first signed up for via BTC, as an example. Okay, then you're going to copy that to the pool number 2 and also pool number 3 as well. It's going to be the same, depending on which mining pool you're doing and backup pools and whatnot. It may be different. But then password, it's just going to be XXX. That's what I do. You can do 1, 2, 3. You can do anything. Okay, it's just a placeholder there. Doesn't matter. Then want to make sure it's on normal mode as of right now, unless they're going to have a firmware update. That's low power mode later on. Right now, it's just normal mode. Okay, then you're going to want to scroll down and hit save. Okay, so that will save, and in a couple minutes, it will then show up on via BTC or on the mining pool that you are mining with your Volcminer Mini. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I get paid out now? Okay, from via BTC, for an example. Well, you go to assets. Okay, at the top left here, there's another tab, assets. This is where all your Litecoin, all the Dogecoin that via BTC is going to mine for you, and this is where you can withdraw. Okay, so that's pretty easy, how you can withdraw to your own Dogecoin address, which, by the way, I highly recommend getting something like a cold storage wallet, like a Tangem wallet. And this is where you are your own self-custodian, self-sovereign. You can control your own private keys and such for your crypto. All right, so this is one of the safest ways as of right now to, store your crypto, like Dogecoin, Litecoin. And yeah, this is the way I do it as well. So if you're interested, use code RPM for 10% off as well, if you are interested in purchasing a Tangem wallet. Okay, so yeah, it's just starting to mine now. Okay, I just obviously hit pool and save. Now it's going to take just a couple minutes for it to ramp up to its full hash rate potential, and it's going to be mining to via BTC. Okay, so let's go back out. Okay, so that concludes the how to set up the Volcminer D1 Mini Prey here. And just the final shot there of the power consumption, I'm using about 529 watts. There is about a 5% plus or minus, give or take, on the power consumption. So just be mindful of that. Could be less, could be more, but otherwise it mines just great on 120 volt power. Okay, so let me know your guys' thoughts. Thank you to CryptoMinerBros. If you guys, again, are interested in this miner, check the links down below. Use code REDPANDA for $70 off if you're interested. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.